Okay, everybody, this is Ali here, Dr. Ingram's son and president of Purely Wild, and right now we're going to cover some content from one of my dad's books, The Doctor's Guide to 101 Uses for Wild Oregano. And don't worry, we're not going to go through all 101, but just some of the key ones. I want to preface this by saying this is not medical advice. If you have a medical condition, please seek the advice of a doctor. This is simply for informational purposes, and I'm relaying some content from my father's book. Please do not rely on this for any medical advice. Having said that, we can go into some of the uses. The first one is oral hygiene support. Dr. Ingram's recommendation is to swish 1 teaspoon of the oil for 5 to 15 minutes daily to support oral health. Or you can add a drop to the toothpaste for enhanced cleaning. Respiratory wellness, add 2 to 3 drops to a bowl of hot water and inhale. And so then also you could rub on the chest as well. That's another option to soothe discomfort. And you'll see there's some imperfections in the slides because I have to block out certain words. So blemishes, just apply a drop directly to the blemish for targeted care. Nail health, apply the massage oil into cuticles and nail beds for support. Okay, and then the surface and air sanitizer too. Okay, all right, so you can actually mix 10 to 20 drops with water in a spray bottle for natural surface cleaning. Or put it into a diffuser to neutralize odors. And you got the sublingual method. This is the most common, and that is just putting a couple of drops under the tongue. Just have some water or juice ready because it is very intense. You're going to have a spicy kind of sensation, so be ready for that, but that will facilitate the most rapid absorption into the blood system. So you have topical application. This is traditional usage, not medical advice. No claims about effectiveness, but traditionally it has been used for wounds. You could apply it to bruises, muscle soreness, and joints. Not medical advice. That's just how it was used traditionally, and some people believe it helps. Expect a warming or heat sensation on contact, and make sure you're using a diluted oregano oil with a carrier oil, extra virgin olive oil in the case of Purely Wild's oregano oil. So you could, for oral wellness, you could add a drop to your toothpaste. You could use it for as a mouth rinse in warm salt water, and gargle, which may aid in oral wellness. You have the direct method where you can inhale it directly from the bottle, inhalation and aromatherapy. The steam method, add a few drops of steaming water to inhale the vapors. And the atmospheric method, which you could use it in a diffuser. Using it on the feet, here you have the systemic absorption. Vigorously rub oil on the soles of the feet. These are key absorption points in the body. Apply between the toes to combat fungal issues, where wild oregano is scientifically proven to be antifungal. Some people ask, how do I give wild oregano to children? Well, for children, the ideal method would be to rub the wild oregano on the feet and the shins. And this is what I've done for my own children. They can take it orally if you dilute in juice or water, but it's definitely something they make a fuss about. So that's how my dad applied it to my oldest daughter. He spent quite a while rubbing it on her feet, maybe 5 minutes or so, until my daughter, who was about 2 years old at the time, said, "That's enough." So the other thing is food safety and preservation. You can soak your vegetables and do a produce wash using wild oregano. Just put a few drops in water and soak them to reduce microbial counts and mold. You can use it as a natural surface cleaner. The oil's antioxidant properties help preserve food from spoilage. So you have the juice, the hydrosol, and you have the wild oregano oil, right? Hydrosol is water soluble, milder taste. You take it by a teaspoon. It's used as a digestive tonic. The essential oil is what we're more familiar with, and that's just taken typically as drops under the tongue. Safety tips and quality control. The source matters. Avoid GMO oregano, avoid standardized carver crawl oregano. Look for the wild source oregano. If it's too strong, have a bottle of water next to you as you take it. If there is some irritation, do not wash with water. Just dilute with olive oil to soothe if you do experience irritation. Avoid any sensitive areas. Keep away from the eyes and other sensitive areas. Okay, everybody, that's it for wild oregano applications, and there's more to come. We never run out of wild oregano content. Thanks for tuning in. Wish you optimal health and wellness.